I still have to fight the do I want to get up some days? And it sucks because have purpose finally. I'm useful. I'm everything I ever prayed for. I've got financially security. I've got everything I ever wanted. And I still wake up some days and have to be like, I don't know.
Jelly Roll has emerged as a prominent figure in the music industry, gaining attention not only for his unique blend of country, rock, and rap, but also for his openness about his personal life and struggles. Indeed, to get to his current achievements, he had to go through a journey full of ups and downs in both his career and health. So stick with us until the end of today's episode to take a closer look at the multiple facets of Jelly Roll's life. Jelly Roll, born Jason Bradley DeFord on December 4, 1984, in Antioch, Tennessee, a troubled area near Nashville, experienced a chaotic upbringing. His mother, Donna, struggled with mental health issues and drug addiction, while his father, Buddy, juggled running a meat business and working as a bookie for illegal gambling. This left Jelly Roll growing up in an unstable and disorderly household. His mother affectionately nicknamed him Jelly Roll due to his chubby appearance as a child, never imagining that the name would one day become widely recognized. He was the youngest of 4 siblings, with 3 older half-siblings. Despite the hardships at home, Jelly Roll found solace in music. By the age of 9, he had already written his first rap song, hinting at the talent that would eventually change his life. Life in Antioch was far from easy. The area was plagued by crime, drugs, and poverty. Many residents were unemployed, and those who worked often turned to illegal activities to make ends meet. Jelly Roll once remarked that he didn't know anyone with a legitimate job while growing up. The local schools were overcrowded and severely underfunded, adding to the challenges he faced as a child. He rarely attended school, and by the age of 12 he had already witnessed events no child should ever see, such as drive-by shootings and the loss of a cousin to gang violence. Growing up in this environment, crime felt like an everyday reality. By the time he was 14, he could list dozens of drugs along with their street prices, yet he struggled with basic math problems. It's no wonder that his surroundings heavily influenced the decisions he made during his early years. At just 14, Jelly Roll was arrested for the first time after being caught shoplifting cigarettes and marijuana. This minor offense marked the beginning of a long cycle of legal troubles. Over the next decade, he found himself repeatedly in and out of jail. However, something significant happened during one of his incarcerations. On September 3, 2000, at the age of 15, Jelly Roll wrote his first rap song while in Cell Block D at the Davidson County Juvenile Detention Center. Using a contraband pencil and the back of a commissary form, he began writing as a way to process and cope with the chaos in his life. Jelly Roll's early music was deeply rooted in his personal experiences, reflecting his struggles and life on the streets of Antioch. He admired artists like 3-6 Mafia and UGK for their raw and authentic storytelling, which resonated with his own style. By the age of 17, in 2001, he had already penned over 100 songs, many of which were written while he was behind bars. His talent became evident in 2002 during a talent show at the Woodland Hills Youth Center, where he performed an original song titled "Streets Don't Love Nobody." A visiting music teacher was so impressed by his performance that they helped him record his first demo tape. With borrowed equipment, Jelly Roll managed to produce 5 tracks. Though the recordings weren't flawless, they marked his initial steps toward pursuing a career in music. In 2005, Jelly Roll dropped his debut mixtape, Halfway House, which he recorded in the basement of his mother's home in Antioch. The 18-track mixtape captured the hardships of his life and his aspirations for a brighter future. One standout track, Hate Goes On, gained traction in local clubs and on the radio, receiving heavy rotation on 101.1 The Beat and amassing thousands of plays within months. Operating without significant financial resources, Jelly Roll invested his last $500 to produce 1,000 CDs, which he sold at gas stations, barbershops, and directly from his car. Another notable track, Think I Give a Fuck, featured local rapper Haystack, and its music video quickly garnered thousands of views on YouTube. Drugs had a significant impact on Jelly Roll's life from a young age. By the age of 12, he was already smoking marijuana and drinking alcohol. At 13, he tried cocaine, and by 15, he had turned to selling drugs. Initially, he sold marijuana to support both himself and his mother, but eventually, he expanded to selling cocaine and pills, earning a renown in his community. As he grew older, his addiction worsened. By the time he was 18, Jelly Roll was consuming dangerous combinations of drugs daily, such as cocaine and Xanax, and even suffered an overdose. In 2006, after mixing cocaine, MDMA, and alcohol, paramedics revived him after his heart stopped for 2 minutes. Despite this near-death experience, he continued down the same path, It wasn't until his final prison sentence in 2008 that he began confronting his addiction. During this time, he joined a 12-step recovery program and channeled his pain and challenges into music, using songwriting as a therapeutic outlet to cope and heal. Not only did he have to go through a time of fighting drugs, but Jelly Roll also had to deal with more serious challenges related to his health. Jelly Roll's battle with food addiction reached its lowest point on August 17, 2022, when he stepped on the scale and saw 560 pounds staring back at him. For years, he sought solace in food, consuming over 10,000 calories daily. During an interview on January 5, 2025, he candidly shared his struggles, revealing how he would devour entire pizzas alone while binge-watching TV shows. He even confessed to hiding snacks on his tour bus so he could secretly eat late at night when everyone else was asleep. A particularly alarming incident occurred on March 3, 2023. That day, he consumed 35 chicken wings, 2 large pizzas, and an entire gallon of soda. The aftermath was severe chest pain, which led to a hospital visit. This frightening experience became a turning point for him. Determined to make a change, he sought help from a nutritionist and a therapist specializing in food addiction. However, his struggles had been ongoing for years. Previously, in October 2021, he once ate an entire wedding cake designed to serve 180 people in just 2 days. He affirmed the overwhelming shame and guilt that followed as unbearable. So will Jelly Roll's journey to get rid of food addiction later be successful? We'll reveal the results near the end of this video. Alright, now let's move on to other interesting content about the life aspects of Jelly Roll. Through many years of hard work in his music career, Jelly Roll has accumulated a net worth of over $12 million as of early 2025. His wealth comes from album sales, concerts, merchandise, and brand deals. His unique blend of music styles and heartfelt storytelling has earned him a loyal fan base and significant success in the industry. Jelly Roll owns some impressive properties that reflect his success and unique style. But before we continue to explore Jelly's homes, please support us by subscribing to our channel, All Our Profiles. Thanks a bunch. One of his notable homes is in Las Vegas, Nevada, located in a serene, guard-gated community with a sprawling golf course. Although the artist treasures his privacy, a glimpse from one of his social media posts reveals a captivating view of the design choices shaping Jelly Roll's home. A standout feature of the room is a sophisticated chandelier with immaculate white shades, elegantly suspended from the ceiling. This exquisite fixture not only illuminates the space, but also enhances the warm and welcoming atmosphere that fills the room. Positioned on either side of the chandelier are 2 large windows, allowing gentle streams of natural light to flood the space. The walls, painted in a calming beige tone, exude a sense of refinement and peace, perfectly complementing the decor. Underfoot, a soft beige carpet adds a cozy contrast, making the space feel even more comfortable and relaxing. The kitchen radiates a classic and inviting charm, highlighted by its wooden cabinets. Meticulously crafted, these cabinets provide ample storage while infusing the space with a touch of natural elegance. At the heart of the kitchen is an island, which serves as both a functional workspace and a social hub. Its wooden surface adds warmth and character, offering a practical spot for meal prep or casual chats. Adjacent to the kitchen lies the dining area, featuring a wooden dining table that beckons his loved ones and friends to gather, enjoy meals, and create cherished memories. Another standout property is his Nashville home, which he shares with his wife, Alyssa DeFord, also known as Bunny XO. They moved into this spacious house in late 2023 and transformed it into a stunning artistic haven. The interior design choices are bold and unique, showcasing their eclectic style. The forest green walls create a rich and inviting atmosphere, while the pink and black lace prints add a touch of whimsy and sophistication. This combination of colors and patterns sets the tone for a space that is both luxurious and playful, making it an ideal environment for hosting friends and family. One of the standout features of the mansion is the open-concept layout that seamlessly connects the kitchen to the living room. This design choice is perfect for entertaining, allowing for easy flow during gatherings. The 2 largest party rooms combine to create a spacious area where guests can mingle freely. The kitchen is equipped with state-of-the-art appliances and ample counter space, making it a chef's dream. The large island serves as a central gathering point, where guests can enjoy hors d'oeuvres while Jelly Roll showcases his culinary skills. The living room, with its plush seating and artistic decor, invites guests to relax and enjoy the ambiance, whether it's a casual get-together or a more formal event. Bunny XO's purple glam room is another highlight of the mansion. This space is a testament to her personal style and creativity, featuring elegant wooden panel trims that add warmth and character. The stunning A-frame ceiling enhances the room's spaciousness, creating a striking visual element. This room is not just a place for beauty routines, it also serves as a creative studio where Bunny can work on her projects and showcase her artistic endeavors. The planned professional portraits of her family will add a personal touch to the space, making it a true reflection of her life and passions. This room exemplifies how the couple has infused their personality into every corner of their home, creating a sanctuary that feels both intimate and expansive. The exterior of Jelly Rose Mansion is as impressive as the interior. The backyard is a private oasis, featuring a massive pool and hot tub that invite relaxation and leisure. Surrounded by lush greenery and a beautiful forest, the outdoor space is perfect for summer barbecues, pool parties, or simply unwinding with a good book. The landscaping is thoughtfully designed, with a blend of native plants and vibrant flowers that enhance the natural beauty of the setting. The combination of the pool and hot tub creates an ideal environment for entertaining or enjoying quiet evenings under the stars. Additionally, the outdoor space includes a cozy lounge area with comfortable seating, making it an inviting spot for guests to gather and enjoy the serene surroundings. Beyond the impressive mansions, Jelly Roll has an equally remarkable collection of cars that reflects his passion for vintage automobiles. First, let's take a look at the 1964 Lincoln Continental, a car that epitomizes luxury and innovation from the 1960s. This iconic vehicle, valued at approximately $40,000 to $60,000 depending on its condition, boasts a powerful 430 cubic inch V8 engine capable of producing 320 horsepower. With a top speed of around 110 miles per hour, the Lincoln Continental was a marvel of its time. Its signature suicide doors, rear hinged back doors, add a touch of elegance and uniqueness to its design. The interior is equally impressive, featuring premium leather upholstery, a spacious cabin, and advanced features for its era, such as power windows and air conditioning. Jelly Roll's Continental, meticulously maintained and custom engraved, stands as a symbol of his appreciation for timeless craftsmanship. Another gem in Jelly Roll's collection is the 1976 Cadillac Eldorado, a flagship model that represents the opulence of 1970s American automotive design. This car, often referred to as a land yacht due to its massive size, is valued at around $20,000 to $35,000 in mint condition. Under the hood, it houses a 500 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering 190 horsepower and a top speed of approximately 115 miles per hour. The Eldorado's exterior is characterized by its sleek, curved lines and bold chrome accents, exuding a sense of grandeur. Jelly Roll's red Cadillac, with its original paint and interior intact, holds sentimental value as it was the car he and his wife, Bunny XO, used for their first red carpet appearance. The interior of the Eldorado is a luxurious retreat, featuring plush leather seats, wood grain accents, and a state-of-the-art sound system for its time. On the other hand, in terms of personal life, his marriage to Alyssa DeFord, also known as Bunny Zoe, a model and podcast host, began in August 2016 after a chance meeting at one of his concerts in Las Vegas. Their relationship has been characterized by mutual support and shared aspirations. The couple renewed their wedding vows in 2023. Family plays a central role in Jelly Roll's life. He is the father of 2 children from previous relationships, a daughter, Bailey Ann, born in 2008, and a son, Noah Buddy, born in 2016. Bailey Ann's birth occurred while Jelly Roll was incarcerated, a moment he describes as a pivotal point that motivated him to seek change. Bunny Zoe has embraced her role as a stepmother, actively participating in significant events such as Bailey Ann's proposal, reflecting the family's close-knit dynamics. Besides, faith has been a transformative force in Jelly Roll's life. DeFord returned to his Christian faith when he was 39, and his daughter, who was 14 at the time, expressed an interest in being baptized. He remembered thinking, I should go see what kind of cult she's going to, because that's kind of how I looked at church at that time. And then I went, and I was reminded of the genuineness that can be in those walls, too. I was reminded of the humanity and the compassion and the forgiveness, the love and the community, more than anything watching her and all of her friends there. In 2025, he said, I might wear it a little different than other people. I might say things that other Christians don't think are right to say. But ultimately, I have a heart for God and I have a heart for Jesus. Right. You probably remember at the beginning of the video we mentioned Jelly's health problem, food addiction, when he was at the peak of his career. Now let's take a look how he defeated it. In late 2024, Jelly Roll performed at a sold-out concert at Nashville's Bridgestone Arena, where 20,000 fans roared with excitement. Midway through his set, he paused to share a groundbreaking announcement. He stated in front of the audience, "I'm tired of being the fat guy in country music. Tonight, I'm making a promise to all of you and to myself that by this time next year, I'll be half the man I am today." The crowd erupted in cheers, unaware of the extraordinary lengths he would go to fulfill this promise.
Dude, I'm down 100 pounds now. Officially down 100 fucking pounds.
That's amazing. Congratulations. That's really huge.
Dude,
that's a massive accomplishment.
Thank you, brother. It's been all food. I'm working out, I'm walking, but what I've learned is as I'm losing the weight, it's inspiring me to just
keep going.
By nature, I want to go walk and do more stuff because I'm lighter. I feel better. So when the homie's like, "You want to go play basketball?" We're playing basketball 3 days a week now.
Wow.
You want to hear the coolest act of love, Joe? I'll try not to get emotional talking about this, but my whole band has watched me fight cocaine addiction. They watched me get off coke. They watched me get off lean. They've watched me figure my life out slowly. And they knew that the last mountain for me was food. So we started putting a real structure around. I hired a real nutritionist. He's out here with me now. I mean, like, I'm only eating his food. I'm just like super with it. We're getting anything that could, out of the green room.
He enlisted 3 personal trainers, each specializing in a different fitness area. He also hired 4 nutritionists, a sleep expert, and even a hypnotherapist to help him reshape his mindset around food. His mansion underwent a complete transformation into a state-of-the-art fitness facility, featuring a basketball court, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a massive sauna large enough to accommodate his entire band. His diet was revolutionary, something he dubbed the Nashville hot chicken diet. It allowed him to enjoy his favorite dish in a healthier way. His chefs crafted a version using lean turkey breast coated in special spices that mimicked the original flavor, but with 75% fewer calories. He ate this 5 times a day, paired with low-carb vegetables and a sweet tea-flavored protein shake. Jelly Roll's fitness routine was equally intense. His day began at 4:30 a.m., kicking off with a 5 a.m. walk around his property. Occasionally, fans camping outside his gates would join him. By 7:00 a.m., he was in the pool, swimming for 2 hours. Following that, he dedicated 90 minutes to basketball drills. In the afternoons, his regimen included weightlifting and cardio, while his evenings concluded with yoga and meditation. Even while on tour, he maintained his routine. He had a treadmill installed on his bus, walking distances equivalent to the cities he traveled between. One of his most extreme practices was temperature therapy. He invested $500,000 in a cryo chamber, spending 3 minutes at 160 Fahrenheit degree 3 times daily. Immediately afterward, he would sit in a sauna heated to over 190 Fahrenheit degree for 20 minutes. According to him, this helped him burn an additional 3,000 calories daily, though some doctors expressed concerns about its safety. Jelly Roll made no effort to keep his journey private. He openly documented everything on social media, daily weigh-ins, body measurements, and even his blood test results. On March 3, 2024, he shared a heartfelt video of himself slipping into a pair of jeans he hadn't worn since high school. Overcome with emotion, he broke down in tears, and the video quickly went viral, amassing over 50 million views within just 24 hours. This sparked the Jelly Roll Challenge, a movement where fans began sharing their own weight loss experiences. By June 2024, only 6 months into his transformation, Jelly Roll had already shed 150 pounds. The change was so significant that he had to postpone tour dates to adjust his stage wardrobe and redo promotional materials. His story inspired more than 500,000 fans to join his official weight loss support group on Facebook. Next up, let's talk about Jelly Roll's journey from zero to reaching a peak in his career. Jelly Roll's career took a significant leap in 2009 when Memphis rapper Lil White discovered his 10-minute freestyle on YouTube and reached out to him. The two collaborated on a track titled Pop Another Pill, which was released on April 20, 2009. The song became an unexpected hit, racking up millions of views on YouTube and bringing Jelly Roll into the spotlight. Following this success, Jelly Roll teamed up with Lil White and another rapper, BPZ, to form a group called Snow, short for Stoner's Night Out. In 2011, they dropped an album titled Year Round, produced by DJ Paul and Juicy J of the hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia. The album even earned a spot on the Billboard charts. Jelly Roll continued to grow his fan base through relentless effort. Between 2005 and 2015, he released 27 projects, including mixtapes, EPs, and albums. He fostered a deep connection with fans by sharing his personal journey on YouTube and maintaining an intense touring schedule. Additionally, he hosted Waffle House meet and greets, where fans could gather and interact with him at various locations. These events became legendary, often drawing fans who traveled long distances just for the chance to meet him. For Jelly Roll, music became his outlet for coping with pain. In 2015, he dropped an album titled Addiction Kills. One track, RX, delved into his battle with addiction, resonating deeply with listeners. Fast forward to 2020, he released Save Me, a heartfelt song written on the day he committed to sobriety. Raw and emotional, it struck a chord with audiences, becoming a major hit and earning platinum certification. Jelly Roll's music isn't just a reflection of his personal journey, it's a beacon of hope for others. By sharing his struggles, he helps people feel less isolated. As he once put it, music saved my life, and now I'm trying to use it to save others. In 2013, Jelly Roll released his album Whiskey, Weed, and Women on August 6. Initially, he planned to name it Whiskey, Weed, and Waffle House as a nod to his love for the Southern eatery. However, just weeks before its release, on July 15, Waffle House threatened legal action over the use of their name and logo. Rather than backing down, Jelly Roll adapted quickly. He renamed the album and humorously stamped cease and desist on the cover art, turning the legal challenge into a clever marketing move. The 22-track album showcased his unique blend of hip-hop, rock, and country, with standout songs like Creature and Sunday Morning featuring poignant lyrics and powerful vocals. Although the album initially entered the Billboard R&B hip-hop chart at number 50 and sold only 800 copies in its first week, it was a significant achievement for an independent artist like Jelly Roll. Fans appreciated its authenticity and raw emotion. The title track became a massive underground success, amassing over 15 million streams. Between 2013 and 2020, he released a variety of albums and mixtapes that didn't fit easily into any one genre. In 2016, he collaborated with Struggle Jennings on Waylon and Willie, which had a country and outlaw rock influence. Then, in 2017, A Beautiful Disaster brought him back to hip-hop with a more polished sound. However, this constant genre switching made it difficult for radio stations and streaming platforms to categorize his music. In 2019, Jelly Roll shared with Billboard that he often felt out of place. "I'm too country for hip-hop and too hip-hop for country," he said. "It's like being musically homeless." Record labels struggled to figure out how to market him, and this refusal deeply affected him. However, his career also had its low points and challenges. In 2018, he came close to walking away from music entirely. However, in 2019, he crossed paths with country star Brantley Gilbert, who offered him valuable advice. Gilbert encouraged him to embrace his country roots while maintaining his distinctive sound. This encounter reignited Jelly Roll's passion for music and ultimately paved the way for his breakthrough in country music with the release of Ballads of the Broken in 2021. At the same time, Jelly Roll continued to battle addiction. During a 2024 podcast, he disclosed that back in 2012 he was spending over $1,000 daily on drugs. One of his lowest points occurred on July 15, 2013, when he overdosed on heroin and fentanyl. It took 3 doses of Narcan to revive him. Following that incident, he made efforts to get clean and managed to stay sober for 18 months, but he relapsed in 2015. He attended rehab multiple times, including a 90-day program in 2016 and outpatient treatment in 2018. Despite his efforts, maintaining sobriety remained a relentless struggle. In April 2023, the pressures of fame caused him to relapse once more, leading to 37 days of cocaine use. However, since May 17, 2023, Jelly Roll has remained sober. As of January 2025, he has been clean for 20 months, crediting therapy, 12-step meetings, and unwavering support from his wife, Bunny XO, for his recovery. In 2020, Jelly Roll experienced a turning point in his career with the release of Save Me on June 26th. The song emerged during a challenging period for him. He was mourning the loss of his father and grappling with isolation during the COVID-19 lockdowns. Reflecting on that time, Jelly Roll described it as a dark phase when people were disinfecting everything, and he felt consumed by his sorrow. Save Me was deeply personal and raw, resonating with listeners through its heartfelt honesty. The song quickly gained traction. Its acoustic version on YouTube captivated millions, amassing over 200 million views by 2025. Fans reached out to Jelly Roll, sharing how the song had helped them navigate their own hardships whether battling addiction or coping with grief. Musically, Save Me stood out. While it carried a country vibe, traces of Jelly Roll's hip-hop roots were evident, creating a unique blend. This fusion appealed to a broad audience, spanning fans of country, rock, and hip-hop. Remarkably, the song charted across all three genres, an uncommon achievement. The success of Save Me attracted significant attention from record labels eager to work with him. On September 9, 2021, Jelly Roll signed a groundbreaking deal with BBR music group Stony Creek Records. At 36 years old, covered in tattoos, and with a history that included time in jail, Jelly Roll defied the image of a traditional country artist. Nonetheless, the label saw his potential and offered him a $3 million contract, one of the largest deals for a new country artist. The agreement included 3 albums to be released within 5 years, along with substantial support to ensure their success. For Jelly Roll, this marked a monumental step forward after years of independent effort. Shortly after signing his record deal, Jelly Roll unveiled his first major label album, Ballads of the Broken, on September 17, 2021. The album was deeply personal and heartfelt, exploring themes like his struggles with addiction, mental health challenges, and his determination to transform his life. Blending elements of country, rock, and hip-hop, it stood out from the crowd. Tracks such as Dead Man Walking and Son of a Sinner became standout hits, with Dead Man Walking even topping the rock charts. The album quickly found success, debuting in the top 10 on Billboard's country chart and amassing over 100 million streams within its first month. Jelly Roll used social media to share the stories behind his songs and his life, fostering a strong connection with his fans. Critics praised the album for its authenticity and originality, hailing it as one of the most impressive country debuts of the year. It was clear Jelly Roll wasn't just another artist, he was introducing a fresh perspective to country music. In 2023, Jelly Roll achieved a major breakthrough when Son of a Sinner became his first #1 hit on country radio. The song, which took nearly a year to climb the charts, resonated deeply with listeners through its honest lyrics about struggle and redemption. It reached number 31 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned platinum certification for selling over 1 million units. For Jelly Roll, this achievement was monumental. Many had doubted whether someone with his background, a former rapper with tattoos and a troubled past, could succeed in country music. But he proved them wrong. Reflecting on the song's success, Jelly Roll shared, "Imagine this happening to a guy who grew up in this town, a guy who spent the first 25 years of his life making all the wrong decisions. It wasn't just about the charts, it was about showing that anyone, no matter their past, can rise and succeed." And that wraps up today's video. We appreciate you watching and hope you found it insightful. If you'd like to explore more fascinating stories about famous figures, be sure to subscribe to our channel, All Profiles, and turn on the notification bell. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.